everyone and welcome to Pad. In this video, we're going to show you a couple of different ways of using the Smart Bullet. So let's get started. You can use a Smart Bullet as a planner, of course, as I demonstrated in all the other help videos, but you can also use it for any other purpose, for example, for meals and food. So let's have a look. Let me just remove all that. So here, for example, I am managing my recipes. So you can see that I wrote all the different meats: chicken, pork, beef, fish, vegetables, special diets, drinks, meal prep for the family, some family favorites, things like that. What I will do in this video is just show you the indexes. You can go on the YouTube channel to see more details on those particular plans. So for example, in chicken information on this main section, you could have information like calories and where you can get the best chicken in town and all the nutritional information like vitamins and minerals and things like that inside of the chicken, the best cuts of the chicken and things like that. Best practices, how to cut a chicken, for example. I don't know how to do it. I'm not good at it. My boyfriend's doing it. But anyway, tips and tricks, your family secrets and things like that. Lesson learned as a cook. What did you learn over the years when you cook chicken? References could be books. It could be favorite cooks, favorite cooking shows and things like that. You can structure this as a Kanban board for categories, as I showed you in a previous video, for example. Things to know, it's just things to know about chicken. And then you can list your best recipes and then add the reference, the page number that you can find in your tracker, your Big 31, for example. So let's look at index 2. Here you can put all your chicken recipes and pictures. So you can click A. And this could be either a recipe of your choice, or it could also be a category, like you can have grilled here, and then you can duplicate this part as many times as you like. You can add oven and then duplicate as many times as you like. You could have Jamaican way of cooking chicken and then duplicate this as much as you like. So this is one way of using it. So I hope that was inspirational. Now let's see another way. My favorite way is the 12 life areas that I identified, but you can, everybody's different, as I said, so you can identify your own. For example, here you have relationships. So you can, I would say master category, I would put my family tree. So your parents, pictures and nice stuff, and then event calendar for the family, gift wish list for the family, things you need to know about everyone, and then references like your favorite, your son's favorite figurines and stuff like that. Stuff that are personal to them. Then productivity is per month is your tasks, so your monthly, your week one, and your goals, because that will be, I think, per month, for example, right? And then work is your work. So depending on what type of work you could have a dashboard here on the master categories. You could have your team, your project definition, so what it is you do, your upcoming events for your firm, for example, new hires, people you need for your team, product release calendar, and again, a library of references. That's always useful. Then I have self-development here. You can have a statement page or who you want to be, and then you can have your books, the people you want to study, your gurus and self-development gurus and things like that. Your references, or the books, audio books, and podcasts and YouTube channels and things like that. Then again, you can use your Kanban as separators for that. New music that you like, courses, maybe self-development courses you find interesting, so that wish list, and then some museums, some arts and cultural events you want to attend, maybe a calendar of that. Then you have the recreation part, so you can have an event calendar, so what type of event you're going to have this month, or that you would like to plan for the month. You can have your holiday calendars here, your favorite restaurant, your favorite bars and clubs, things you want to try that you heard of. Your packing list, because that's always the same normally. You always have one list for packing list. And then again, as usual, references, favorite website. You can have influencer websites and blogs you want lists and things like that. Then you can plan your fitness. You can have your fitness plan here. So maybe your workout that you will put in a calendar, your fitness tracker, the calorie tables of food you like, your favorite workouts, videos and DVDs and programs, your goals, of course, your weight tracker, and some references again, the same books and diet recipes and things of that nature. Then your spiritual life, if you are spiritual in any ways, you can have events at the church in terms of a calendar for that, things you want to do different. You can write a good deeds list, things you want to do for other people. And then the same references with books and CDs you want to buy, or I don't know, CDs still exist. Dream and hopes is more like a goal tracking category with you will have a lifetime goals. Your toolbox will be things like, what do I need to achieve my goals? Let's say I want to be a singer, but I can't sing. Maybe I need to take singing lessons. Or like you want to do something, but you don't have all the tools, or you might have all the tools, but it's like, what do I need? So this will be kind of maybe a mind map or a sticker with a toolbox and what you need as courses and skills and things to achieve the goals that you have. And then your 10 years goals, your 5 years goals, your 2 years goals, and then your current projects and goals. So that will allow you to really have a vision of your goals. Then courses and events calendar. So these are like intellectual life. It could be your courses wish list, the speakers you want to listen to this month, whether it's on YouTube or on a podcast or live on an event, your favorite podcasts and shows. Maybe you're a student, you have to submit essays. For example, me, I used to study also at Econ University, so I had to submit my essays. And then again, references as always useful. And then you could track your financial, your wealth. So you can have a dashboard of your current situation right now, maybe in terms of your debts and things you have to sort out. You can have your bills tracker, your spending tracker, your saving tracker, your budget tracker, important information, and then references, obviously, as usual. Then you can manage your love relationship. You can have a dates and events calendar that you would do with your partner. You can have a list of your favorite restaurants that you tried, a list of things the person you love likes, things they dislikes. You can have date ideas, original date ideas, gift wish lists for them during the year or the month, and then some references of things they like to listen to, shows they like, or something that has to do with the other person and not always yourself. And then one section for ideas development, like you can have one section for brand dump, like the main section, or then you can have some sketches. Okay, you can duplicate this page as much as you like, or use a blank, empty page and add them to the sketches category, which you can just draw whatever you want. And then you can track your ideas. You can have a list of your green light projects, so things that now you can accomplish and get started with. You can have a list of resources, people you might need in the future or people you need right now to start working on an idea. References, of course, as usual. And then you can have a list of problem that you might have and possible solution that you can come up with. So in terms of tracking of your big 31s, what could you track? So when it comes to family, for 31 day, you can track memories, of course, take pictures of your best moments together, new things you learn about your brother and your sisters or your mother. And then you can just have a personal diary, on how you felt on a family event or whatever you like. You can, obviously, productivity will be your dailies, right? You can have your daily tasks, your workflows using the Kanban, and maybe a list of recurring tasks, things you always get done. And then when it comes to work, you can have a project diary here. So when you catalog the evolution of the project per date, that's sometimes very important for work. I know for my work that's so important to be able to have a report on what happened during the month, remaining tasks that still have to be done, and who you're going to delegate those tasks to, memos and meeting notes and things like that that you can use your smart bullet for. Duplicate your pages as much as you like. Then you have, of course, your self-development. So you can be reviews of things you listen to, notes, pictures, authority profiles. So if you find someone that you want to study closer, you can have an ID card of that person and then write their main ideas, and then have an overview of who that person is and what they can bring to you. And then new discoveries, new thing you discover through listening to a podcast or through reading to a blog post or anything of that nature. Then you have your recreation, big 31. So this is mainly memories. So photos, if you traveled, planning of when you plan a trip. So quick notes about how to plan the trip. Safekeeping of documents and PDFs when you travel, like your reservation for the hotel and scans of your passports. And you can be creative during those times, writing poems and writing songs and drawings. This can be fun and recreational too if you're a creative person. Then you have your fitness, health and fitness category, when you can have a fitness journey. You can have your before and after picture, your food prep, your daily fitness log. You can also have those challenges that people do for 31 days. You probably see that on Instagram and anywhere. You can catalog that on this particular category. So your spiritual life, you can have a scripture analysis. If you go to church every Sunday, which is my case, you can have a sermon's takeaway. What did you learn today on that particular mass? And then your lesson learned during the month, and maybe prayers you want to write yourself if you're a little bit creative. For your dreams and goals, you can have a goal tracking, big 31, when you write your notes, your diary, information on resources you found, and daily journaling. You have a lot of method right now who are helping you to be grateful. So maybe a grateful log or gratitude log. Sorry, can't speak anymore. A gratitude log or things of that nature that will help you to achieve your goal, and maybe quotes you can find and analyze and things of that nature. Then when it comes to your personal growth, and I would say your intellectual life, you can have, courses notes, takeaways of things you listen to, lesson learned, new ideas when you have participated to a course or an event, and then new project idea that you might have that you can put in your big 31 as what did you learn for 31 days. And then when it comes to your financial life, you can have your daily log, and when it comes to spending, what did you spend on a daily basis, your shopping list on that day, some notes. You can prepare events financially. So what's the budget for your brother's party, for example. And then when it comes to your love relationships, it's just a very personal things, right? You can have pictures of yourself, of both of you, reviews of restaurants you've been to, you've tried, personal thoughts, personal diaries. If you had an argument, maybe you can analyze what happened. And that's what I do when I argue with my boyfriend. I will put like, what happened? What did I do wrong? What did he do wrong? And then maybe have a list of things that I shouldn't be doing anymore. Like a contract, okay, I won't do that anymore, but don't do that anymore. Just it's a personal things, but I think that's interesting. And then on the idea section, it's more of a creative space for you. It's really your idea dumps. You just write whatever you like, drawings and plans of things, mind maps, if you're into that. I love mind mapping, notes and photos. So this is really something where you get to just think freely and just write whatever you like. This is nice to have as a section in a smart bullet. So this is a couple of ideas that I wanted to give you on how to use a smart bullet. What I really wish is that if you have any particular way to use it, share it on the Facebook group so that you can inspire others. And what I would like to also do is maybe make a video so you can be a guest on my YouTube channel, on the Projipad YouTube channel, and on the Projipad blog. Anyway, I really would like to create a community around this smart bullet. So Don't hesitate to share with us what you will do with it. In the meantime, I wish you to have fun with it, experiment, and I hope that this will really help you plan instead of just scheduling. Okay guys, enjoy and talk to you next time. Bye bye.